About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he's retired, one away.
Batting second, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Now in the box, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay up.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Ellsbury. Gone! Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, strike three called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Slider up that he gets a call on. 2 out, nobody on. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury is to lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And that's taken for strike one. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting second.
Set to get his day started, Starlin Castro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0 now. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The pitch. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Gentry will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box now, Adam Jones. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Adam Jones.
In there, no balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 7.
So striding in, Jonathan Schoop. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Settling in now, Caleb Joseph. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And this is taken outside for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So no runs. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Chris.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gentry waits on it. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A little bouncer. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth. Catcher.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. I'm set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx.
Left fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Craig Gentry is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Mark Trumbo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 0-2 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0-for-1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box, Chris Davis will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit towards center. Ellsbury is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Matt Holliday standing in now. And they got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Holliday.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. But there to make the play is the shortstop Hardy. Quick hands, one gone.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Grounded back up the middle. Hardy's up with it. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Eaton on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Sends it in the air to deep left field. Hicks going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Jonathan Schoop will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The catcher, number 36.
Standing in, Caleb Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry, so I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's Craig Gentry as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so you're...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on. Here's big Aaron Judge. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ball 2 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Here's Schoop to make the catch, and there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front.
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder, Adam.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Judge. 1 out. Riding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here's Manny Machado now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Adam Warren is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The next 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-2 delivery. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Chase Headley. Here's Chase Headley. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The Yankees. Third
Into the windup and the pitch.
Headley.
Now, boy, a fastball right at him to start the inning. Good thing he got out of the way of that one.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gentry on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Designated
now to the plate, Matt Holliday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-2. Ready once again, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Adam Jones.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? J.J. Hardy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Carter is there, and the side is retired. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 6 and the Yankees 1. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball is right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
I can tell you one thing: you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Caleb Joseph. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hard on the ground toward short, taken in by Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Gentry. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Adam Eaton. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Mark Trumbo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 on its way. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Here comes the first pitch. Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
First baseman number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Michael Givens gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it. Gentry looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Hardy at short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Matt Holliday standing in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Adam Jones. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Jonathan Scope is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground for Headley at third, could be 2. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in once again, J.J. Hardy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Line towards center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thighs so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Hicks. Gone!
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out. They give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you, you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Alex Claudio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Craig Gentry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, making him 1 for 5. Personally, nice note, but the team is winning anyway. They really didn't need him today. He's got to step his game up starting the next game, though.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Gentry is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Fielder, number 99.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And he takes ball 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-1.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling. I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mark Trumbo will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Vidal Nuno Enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Here's Chris Carter now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. His third home run of the ball game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Third home run of the day. You know, guys love hitting in the day games, daylight. You get to see that natural lighting. Well, he's put a natural swing on 3 balls today and got 3 homers. Really impressive.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1 to short. Right to Hardy. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Joseph has a play, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 10-4 the final in this game. The O's blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Dylan Bundy takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Michael Pineda permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Yankees, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Bundy. His record is now.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold? From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
In there, 0-1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Batting second.
Settling in now, Starlin Castro. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
1-0 pitch on the way. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he'll dive back in. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. There goes the runner. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Set to get his day started, Didi Gregorius. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Grounded up the first baseline. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Gentry calls for it. And the inning is over. Digging in, Manny Machado. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Manny Machado.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
In there, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple runs early.
Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Ball two.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And that's through for a hit.
Well, that ball almost undressed him, diving to try to make an effort to catch it. But, man, that ball's hit good.
Striding in, Adam Jones. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Just a bit low, ball 3. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Second baseman.
I'm looking down there, shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now at the plate, J.J. Hardy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Headley. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes. Standing in, Chase Headley. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Chase Headley.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Aaron Hicks, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
I gotta think he was sitting on changeup 3-2. That was a nice pitch, and he still got the base hit.
Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Seared down the first baseline. Hardy for one. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play. Ronald Torreyes will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Splitter, 2-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And this one will be out of play, off to the left. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Caleb Joseph is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder Craig.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Craig Gentry is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. Here it comes, 2-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman Starlin.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, right
Trying to
fielder,
pick things up
Aaron
where he left off.
Judge.
Aaron Judge. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Carter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eaton ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second, and the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he's really got to get it together awful quick because he's going to be out of there. That bullpen is getting hot in a hurry.
Oh, a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Trumbo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball. Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases. Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A runner at first with no outs here. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Softly on a line to third. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Orioles into the box. Aaron Hicks.
Leading off the
He
fourth
singled
inning.
his last time up.
Fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Ubaldo Jimenez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
The batter.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
First offering on its way. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, you just try to be simple. Put the ball in play, get a base hit, drive the run in, and that's what he did right there.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan Scope.
Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Into the box now. J.J. Hardy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
J.J. Hardy.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Joseph.
In now, Caleb Joseph, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Craig Gentry, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Gentry.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. 1 left for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Carter.
Chris Carter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2. Here's the pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Jimenez deals the 1-2, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ronald Torreyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Trumbo is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, Matt, maybe this bunt is a sign of things to come. This offense has been struggling. They've been shut down most of the game. Maybe they're changing their game plan. Drop a bunt, play a little small ball. We'll see what they do the rest of the inning. That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, we're into the 6th, and you know what? If he got to the 6th inning, that's what you want from him. I look for the bullpen to come in pretty soon.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Aaron Hicks.
And that misses ball 1. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Matt Holliday standing in now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now a move over to first, and they got him. One out, nobody on. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. I went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Yankees, number 58.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adam Jones.
Standing in now, Adam Jones, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, I think he made the pitch he wanted to make. It was down, but hey, unfortunately it found a hole and got through the infield.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he will have to dodge one up and in. Not one he wanted to see there to start the at-bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. Caleb Joseph, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And Jones is in there safely to score the run.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Caleb Joseph. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here. But it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play. Here's Craig Gentry. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. This is foul right side.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Castro.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
Now batting,
Aaron Judge will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. This is on the ground over to first. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Hit sharply toward the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Adam Eaton.
Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
29, Tyler Clippard.
And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that misses inside 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. The throw to first. Wow. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Michael Givens will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Swinging a soft liner, but there to make the play is the shortstop Hardy. Quick hands, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 31.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Got Holliday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Joseph corrals it, and that ends the inning. Dylan Betances takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
68. Dylan Betances.
hits this one hard the other way. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The batter, number 10.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Jones. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius, and a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat, and here's a fastball called for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. 1-1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out and a runner on second base. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit hard but foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Judge has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Hyun-Soo Kim will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Luis Severino takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Kevin Gossman worked only 3 innings in